going back to the football aspect, you won the Scottish Cup with Aberdeen, 1970.
Yeah.
So then Hibs come calling.
Yeah.
Then we get Turnbull's Tornadoes.
Yeah.
You won the Driver Cup, a League Cup as well. And then you also beat Hearts 7-0 at Tynecastle one day. Now just tell me your memories of that, will you?
Well, I remember the first goal as it happened yesterday. It was a throw-in down the left-hand side, coming out the entrance, down the bottom end there. And Eric Shedler. Eric had a long throw. He could throw the ball a fair distance. Eric threw this long ball into Bentley era, and it bounced, and we clocked it in the back of the net. Aye.
So two Hibs just in line with the 18-yard line. Shedler will want a long one, and Park will move back slightly by the referee. Stanton up there to help Gordon. O'Rourke! 9 minutes gone. Hearts still Hibernian 1. Jim O'Rourke the scorer.
And we took 7 off them. Bobby Seath was the manager, and Bobby and I were coaching at last, very friendly. So what do you say to a pal when you've gassed his team 7-0, you know?
You once told me that a man shouldn't allow others to walk over the top of him, and that he should possess a cutting edge. But wasn't your cutting edge more like a scythe, Eddie?
It all depended who I was using it on. Yes, I had a cutting edge, and sometimes, I remember, I wanted to sign a player. This is when I first went to Aberdeen. I wanted to sign a player because I had young lads, and I wanted an experienced guy. And I looked and thought, oi, there's the guy. So I went to the board that this every Thursday they used to meet. Oh, we've no money. Oh, I said, you've no money? Right. You've no manager either then. And I got the 4,000. Harry Melrose was it?
4,000?
4,000 pounds. And from that day, you know.
It was your way.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that the scythe?
That's a touch of everything, I think, Eddie. You were once quoted as saying that you'd fallen out with every person you'd ever met in your life. Is that right?
At some particular point,
At some point.
Aye. Yeah.
Looking back, how does that make you feel?
Doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever. I've made a lot of, I don't know, not enemies, but I was a perfectionist, as near enough a perfectionist as you could get. I wanted every player I worked with to work as hard as I worked. I used to be the first down at pt3 and the last away. I missed my daughter. I never seen her grow up, you know, because I was down at pt3 most of the time.
You obviously regret that.
I was down there most of the time, you know. I loved it, you know, because I loved my job, you know.
Some believe, and maybe I'm coming round to this viewpoint, that there's a big softy underneath all the bombast.
Not a softy. How would I describe it? Caring. And I say, when I took these boys up from Glasgow and that, I used to go and see their parents, you know, and I watched Bobby Calder. Bobby Calder had it down to a fine art, was my scout. But Bobby would go in, and you go to the mum first, you know, and you know, and then you don't batter her up, but you know, this is who you get to, the mum. And of course, as we all know, the mum's the boss, you know. She wants her son to go to Aberdeen, she'll allow him to go. And I say to them, every parent, when I was up there, I said, now, if your boy goes off the rails, don't blame him, blame me. But I can assure you now that there's no chance of him going off the rails, as long as he's working under me.
Give that guarantee.
Yeah.
You managed Best, didn't you? George Best?
No.
Or was just the
He
end
got me
of
the
it?
sack.
Go on, tell me about it.
It's now prevalent now in football, millionaires owning the clubs. Well, Hart was a
Tom Hart.
he was a millionaire. He bought Hibs. He was Mr. Hibs. We were going through a sticky spell. He couldn't handle that. So what does he do? He's got the money. I can't say anything. He signed Best, not me. Best was a drunkard. It was Hart that signed Best, and it was Best that got me the sack.
Did you tell Mr. Hart he was wrong to sign him?
Yeah.
In no uncertain terms?
Yeah, and he wouldn't listen. So I said, right, I washed my hands. I said, no good to me. I'd get phone calls. Best in such and such a, you know. When he came up here first, where do you think they put him? In the North British Hotel. Right in the centre of the, right in Princess Street there. And there are bars all over the North British Hotel, you know. So I'd get a phone call. Ned, George Best. He said, don't phone me, phone Hart. Oh no. I said, phone Hart, tell Hart, don't tell me. And of course it couldn't go on with Hart and I, you know, with this friction. So he's the boss, yeah, okay. Sack me then. Sack me.
So he did?
Aye.
So how long was he at the club before you got the sack?
But maybe it would be a year. A year.
Because it was 79 he came, 79 to 80, and you left in 80. So.
Aye. So, I made a lot of sense.
So Eddie, you in 1980, you're finished with football because of Tom Hart, George Best.
I'm on the dole.
You're on the dole. Were you actually on the dole?
Yes,
Did you sign on the dole?
Yeah, I signed. Yeah, I signed. Yeah. Oh, you had to when you know.
But unlike other football managers, you never came back.
No, I never came back because I was unlucky, maybe, and because they couldn't handle me. All the people in charge of the clubs, they were afraid of me.
So you were
I had too much knowledge for them.
You were almost a pariah in that sense.
I say it without fear of contradiction. I had too much knowledge for them. Too much knowledge of the game.
And too much forcefulness as well, perhaps.
That's how they thought. But that was my way. Yeah. I was brought up to discipline in my home. I remember one player, I was training. Remember Ogston, Big Ogston, the goalkeeper? Tubby Ogston. Well, the name itself tells you something, Tubby, you know. So I'm just up there and I'm taking them training up the links, you know, there, and doing exercise. And he said, you know, he's working, he says, right, he says, that'll do me, boss. I says, what did you say? I says, that'll do me. I said, listen, son, I give the orders here, not you. You get carrying on.
Mr. Turnbull, 1,000 thanks. And when it comes to the stuff of legends, you, sir, are the real deal.